We are back from the Silver Creek Studios for another episode of Get a Load of This. I'm Jared.
I'm Ryan.
Hey, and this is Joe. And was it me or was I the only one that met the new security guard? We got a new security guard.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, I got right through. I don't know.
Oh, this big Debo-looking motherfucker looked right at me and blew me a kiss and said, "You're mine."
He must have got the memo.
Yeah, I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
I'm leaving here with a stick. I'm gonna break him off. I'm gonna have to fight my way out of this or die. So this might be my last episode.
We'll lead you out like Chewbacca. We'll just we'll put you in cuffs and
Who hired these guys?
He's harmless, guys.
Who hired this guy? He looks like a convict. Just stared right at me the whole way. He just blew me a kiss. He said, "You're mine."
Yeah. Well, you have to talk to HR. I think you're doing a great
No
job.
Shit. Get him fired before we leave.
Speaking of Chewbacca, we're all going to go see Solo coming up, right?
I will. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I definitely
2 out of
will.
3.
Yeah.
2 out of 3. You're not a big Solo
He'll wait
fan,
for the
huh?
review from us. and-
Yeah.
I'm not a.
I'll see it opening weekend, I'm sure.
I still haven't seen Infinity War.
Nor have I, but I hear it's
What's wrong with
spectacular.
you guys?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's too crowded at the
Oh,
theater.
whatever.
I'm waiting for the
Yeah.
crowd to die
Old
down.
man.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for better popcorn.
I don't like people.
Hey,
You know what I
hadn't-
did though?
hadn't noticed.
In the air of it all, I did watch Civil War at the
okay,
house.
good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's a good prerequisite.
Well, we've talked in the past about our favorite Lois Lane,
That's right.
and recently we lost Margot Kidder, so we'll
did
have a
lose
little
Margot.
rest
Very
in peace
sad.
to
Yep.
Margot. I know she had a lot of problems.
Yeah,
she had
issues.
some drug
We all have
issues. and-
issues.
Yeah, she did. I didn't know she was Canadian.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Canadian.
means she was funny.
Oh,
All Canadians
Like
are
funny,
and,
haha,
and illegal.
or-
Oh yeah, all Canadians are funny.
Well, maybe not. But, a lot of great comics come from Canada. Norm MacDonald, for example. Dan Aykroyd. I think he's Canadian.
No, he's Chicago.
I think he's Canadian.
I don't know.
No, we're gonna have to research that and get back to you on it.
It's fucking Sweet Home Chicago.
Wow, that was his character. That was Elwood. Elwood was singing that song.
No,
that wasn't
fucking
Dan
okay. So you ever seen Tommy Boy?
Yeah.
And Callahan. What's his name?
It's Ed Callahan, I think, isn't it?
Well,
Callahan
it's Tom
Briggs.
Callahan, but it's Zelensky.
You're going to make me look this shit up.
I make auto parts for the working man because that's who I am. and
Dan
that's who I care
Aykroyd,
about.
born Ottawa, Canada,
Oh,
1952.
shit.
Changed the whole way I feel about you, Dan. I'm sorry. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
the Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Holy shit. Not that I got anything really against Canadians.
A lot of those Second City guys were from Canada. I mean,
Well, yeah. Candy, Ramirez.
yeah, Candy was Canadian. Yeah.
My problem with that, though, is
Steve Nash.
No, you thinking of Harold Ramis? I don't think Harold
Ramis.
Was he Canadian?
I don't know. Fuck them all.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're talking
That
about.
is not at all
That's
what
not
we're
what
talking
talking about this episode.
So we were sitting around trying to think of what we want to talk about, and
Boners came up.
yeah, again, it seems like we always go back to boners.
Yeah.
But no, we started talking about pet peeves, things that piss us off.
Like not
and,
being able to think of content.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
But everything we came up with was a pet peeve while
not
we're
being able
driving.
to talk about boners.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting a boner while you're driving.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
That is
So,
horrible.
We
Baseball,
thought, well, let's
baseball.
narrow it down to pet peeves while in the car,
While
whether you're
in the
driving
car,
or riding
driving,
or whatever.
parked.
Yeah, we
So
all got
for
a ton
our-
of them.
For our folks, our listeners out there that are under 16 and don't drive, well,
Turn it
sorry.
off.
Yeah, you're tuning in next week.
Well, you know what? Listen, because now you're gonna want to know
Hey,
what
watch out
pisses
for
you
it.
off.
This
Yep.
is what to watch out for.
This is what's gonna piss you off.
So I'll start it off.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's pretty much, I think it's universal, but I think there's a lot of liars out there. But I spend a lot of time on Highway 270, 255, 270 in St. Louis every day, to and from. And I see more people on their damn phone while driving, doing 60 miles an hour. What can be that fucking important that you can't wait?
No shit.
I mean, I hope they're downloading and Get a Load of This.
They should
on
be.
their
Do that
podcast
before
app.
you
Get a
leave.
load of this.
Yeah, do that before you leave your driveway.
Yeah,
hit play,
definitely.
and
Drive smart.
Yeah, I mean, it's now. Look, my wife will listen to this and be like, "Well, you're a fucking hypocrite. You do the same thing." I will look at my phone if I'm at a stoplight or if I'm rolling up to a stoplight. I'll glance at it. But if I'm doing 60 miles an hour down the road, I don't sit there and full on text, two-handed text while I'm
driving with your knee.
Or if I notice myself being halfway in another lane, it's time to put the phone down. Asshole.
Well, yeah, and I think I don't know if the MythBusters did a study on this or not. I think they did about the reaction time of a drunk versus the reaction time of someone reading a text message.
It's the same.
Not even. Well, it's worse.
It's
it was
worse, I think,
for texting.
Well, yeah, because they're trying to grab their phone. Everyone will drop their beer.
Right, but it wasn't even typing a text. It was just reading a text. So the response time was based on an alert came in. They had to read the message, and they crashed every damn time. So it's not just a pet peeve; it's a safety issue. But the state of Missouri does not have a law
against texting,
or using your cell phone and driving. The state of Illinois, on the other hand,
for sure does,
has a very strict law that you can't even talk on your phone. You have to have a hands-free device.
Hands-free device, right.
Now, I will say, back in the day, before all these smartphones and everything, when everybody just had a flip phone or a smartphone too, and, you could talk on the phone while driving. If somebody called you, you answered your phone and you talked to them. And to me, that was...
you're in your kitchen.
Yeah,
right.
It wasn't a problem at all.
The guy sitting next to you in the car.
I'm completely capable of holding the phone up to my head with one hand and driving with the other, and talking and conversing and driving at the same time. No problem. But I realize there's a lot of people that can't even do that. But yeah, when you're looking down at a screen and entering text and reading text or watching a video or whatever, that's completely
how to drive.
Now, have you guys ever seen which pedal goes? No, have you ever seen not usually every time a woman applying makeup while driving?
Dude,
definitely.
I've seen a motherfucker eating cereal. No lie, out of a bowl, not like a cup, not like a. I've seen guys show up to work and they've eaten out of a solo cup and they'll drink it.
Yeah,
no, this jackass was full on bowl, eating, holding it against the wheel, driving.
A definite two-handed operation.
Yeah,
that's not something you can do one-handed.
No.
Like you can eat.
And I was going down 70. Like
you can eat a
through
quarter
the
pounder.
city.
You can eat quarter pounder one-handed. You can eat a bean burrito from Taco Bell one-handed.
I don't do it. I don't do any of that. And I'll tell you what.
But you could.
You could if you want to drop a string of cheese in your car. Now you got cheese in your car.
You can't eat Fruit Loops out of a bowl.
No,
with one
hell
hand.
no. Well, you shouldn't be trying to eat tacos either. That's a head turn.
That's a hazard too. But
don't eat while you drive either. Just
not even a Crunchwrap Supreme.
No, not even anything. I'm a fat guy. Don't get it twisted.
You find
but
time.
I could shut it down long enough to drive.
Right.
All right.
Right.
No one's gonna go and rigor mortis ain't gonna set in. People, you can wait till you get home.
So distracted driving.
Bastards.
So distracted driving obviously is
a pet peeve.
Yeah, I mean it's not just.
I don't even consider that a pet peeve. I consider that, one of the most dangerous things you can do, and you're risking everyone's life around you.
I want to drag you in the woods, and I want to choke you out and bury you under a rock.
Now look, I've driven, and I'm not proud of this, and I'm not bragging, but I have driven a vehicle when I shouldn't have, and I'm it's not a prideful moment.
No,
it's a mistake, but I would say that is equally as dangerous as some of these people that I see at 7:30 in the morning on a Tuesday replying to a Snapchat message on or taking a video of the thermometer on their car showing how fucking hot it is. We all know how hot it is, asshole.
Seen
it's
it.
St. Louis. We know it's 103 degrees on the heat
It'll
index.
be 50 in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Nobody cares, and you're not unique.
Right.
Nobody needs to risk their life to put out a little picture of the thermometer on their fucking car. Nobody cares.
I'll
you're
say
not
this
special.
Though. No, I'll say this too. So the same time as I've driven when I shouldn't have, I don't care about the phone. I want to get home so I can eat nachos and shit.
Right.
So and the same thing. So these assholes hop in their little world that they call Honda Civic, and they're in their own fucking world, and they're just riding around. Hey, look at that! That's nice. That's cool. Honestly, in the back of my mind, though, I really shouldn't bitch because it keeps me employed. So,
true,
right?
Yeah.
You're doing
Well,
their
you just
body
hope
work.
nobody loses their life, and we have kids. We have kids that are drivers. All three of us do, and it scares the shit out of you.
Sure.
It's like we teach them, and we hope, and I'm pretty sure that my kid does not follow to the letter of the law. But we hope that they're smart and that they don't use their phone while they're driving.
Mm-hmm.
But they're 1/1000th of the worry.
Right.
Because there's a billion other assholes out there that think that they're invincible and they can get away with, I'm a better driver than the next person.
Right.
I can do this. I'm experienced.
Everybody
I've been driving
that's
for
what it
20
is.
years.
It's not the 16-year-old or 17-year-old
No.
they're the ones that are still worried. It's the 40-something-year-old that's I've been driving for 25 longer than I've been alive. I've always been a driver, and so so they can fucking download cooking instructions on our crock pot shit in the middle of their cruise.
Yeah.
Tighten it up, assholes.
That's
But
right.
Tighten it up.
My concern is, though, that the young drivers who have grown up literally since they were born with smartphones and iPads, that they are going to feel like, I've been doing this forever. I don't need to. This is like nature to me.
Right.
And they're going to look down
But
at their
it's
phone while they're driving. But
I was
An iPad. Could you imagine driving up next to some asshole with a full-on laptop on the dash?
I've seen people reading a book while they're driving. Now this is in stop and go traffic on 270. But still, if you're gonna
it's a book. It's not going anywhere.
Right. And you're gonna attempt to drive while come on, you're being fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Man, I feel like choking somebody right now. I'm so fucking mad.
That's just one.
Yeah.
We're only at number one. I don't even know if that's a topic.
Yeah, we haven't even got through the drive-thru yet. You motherfucker! I swear to God.
Well, you go, Joe. Tell us
what. Okay, I'll tell you right now, because I go through drive-thrus more often than the next. Because it's wonderful food and it's right every time.
Well,
and if it's right every time.
That's another pet peeve I got to write down.
they fuck you in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
You with the drive-thru.
Yeah, well, that
You know you're going to be miles away before you know you got fucked.
when I say that, you know what you're getting. That burger's going to taste the same.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No matter what. It's
I know
the
what you
same
mean.
thing.
Yep.
But don't sit there and meander across a screen that's the same that you've been looking at 6 days a week too, you fucking pig.
Right.
Yeah,
The
especially-
McDonald's menu hasn't changed.
No.
If you're pulling out the McDonald's, what's there to look
They
at?
didn't change the Big Mac, and I can tell you right now, if they did, there's like 19 commercials that come across your fat TV station, so you got that too.
And if you don't know, you can get a triple quarter pounder if you really want to.
right.
Yeah,
I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah, you
but
can get whatever you. Yeah,
I've had the double, and I've hated myself.
that's
after
my
that.
go-
It's a meatloaf.
That's my go-to is the double quarter pounder.
That's a good
Jeez,
one.
It is good. But yeah, that's one of my big pet peeves.
But you
is going into
probably-
the McDonald's drive-thru. You know it hasn't changed in 20 years.
Yeah,
see.
can you give me a second?
I don't. Do you guys still got the Shamrock Shake? Oh my God! If I work there,
It's
I will-
October, lady.
I will come through the fucking screen, and I swear to God, I'm going to take your life. I'm going to take your life.
So how pissed do you think the McDonald's employee gets with the people that say,
They
"Hey,
quit.
can you give
They
me a
just
minute?"
quit.
Yeah.
I'd quit.
So I'm going to confess here. I do more often than not say, "Give me a second," and it is not my fault.
I want to prepare. Well,
damn
yeah,
it, Ryan.
It's because of those people that I call my family in
Oh,
my
yeah.
car with me.
I'm
the
with
most
you.
indecisive group of people in North America that don't know. It's like, look, I know you're either getting chicken strips, chicken nuggets, or a burger. Pick one. You got 1 out of 3.
Yep.
It's not that hard.
No, but I'll give you this though. So you tell them, hold on a second. So then you know what? Well, they got the headset. What the fuck's the
They're still
difference?
listening to everything I'm saying.
And so now they can go back to mopping or whatever, or fucking, or counting eggs or whatever the fuck they do, and then yeah, I can get my shit prepared. I can get these, all my family, but then they fuck that up.
So
too,
if we know we're going to McDonald's in advance, a few miles away or whatever, I will say when we are at least a couple
Start
miles away,
thinking.
do you know what you're getting?
Yeah.
And everybody kind of pauses and say, like, what? How the fuck would I know what I'm getting? I'm like, you
It's
know what you're getting.
McDonald's.
Exactly.
You
know,
know the
what you're
fucking
getting.
number.
I mean, if you're going to Arby's, if you're going to Lion's Choice, if you're going
Right.
to someplace unique, I'll even give you, if you're going to Hardee's, fine. There's some questions involved because they
Then
change the
go
shit.
inside
Right.
and don't piss me
But if you're
clean
going
off.
to McDonald's or Burger King or
Right.
Taco Bell or White Castle, you know several miles.
Yep.
From the mention of the franchise, you know what you're getting.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to talk them into the Crave case at that point. I'm like, well, right. I think we should just
Who wants to share a Crave case with me?
You know, you're going to get 2 and you're going to get 3 and I'm going to get like 19. So why don't we just get the Crave case?
That's another thing. We got to do the
cheeseburger
cheeseburger challenge at some point.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
No, my youngest son is the best when it comes to ordering. He is consistent. He knows what he wants. At Taco Bell, it's a number 1.
Yep.
At McDonald's, I don't know what number it is, but it's a 10-piece nugget meal. He's solid gold. It's easy. It's simple stuff. You know, we go to White Castle. He's like, I think I need 3 today, Dad. I'm like, fantastic, son. I'll get you 3. You know, and sometimes he eats 2, sometimes he eats 3.
Would really like him.
He's right down the line, perfect.
My son he's the same way. You know what he's going to get, but he's also very specific. He will say, I want, such and such, no tomato or no mayo or whatever. Like, he points it out and he's clear. My daughter, on the other hand, will order whatever thing, and then when it comes with mayo on it, she's like, this has mayonnaise on it. Yeah? Did you say no mayo? Well, no, but I'm like, well, then fucking get over it.
So
it has mayo on it.
I don't say no nothing because
they're going to.
I want them just to stamp my shit out. Just stamp it out. Right. Stamp it out.
The only thing I ever order special is I order a McChicken at McDonald's with cheese.
With cheese, yes.
Yeah.
And that's as special as I really get.
But if I'm going
home, my kids are a lot of no onions things. Right? So they'll get the quarter pounder
that's me.
with no onions.
I'm a double quarter pounder, no pickle, no onion.
No, no pickle.
But you get the ketchup still?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you like to be the guy that works or the gal that works at White Castle whenever they come in and say they want a White Castle with no onions? The whole fucking griddle is covered with onions. How do you do no onions on a White Castle?
They scrape it off.
You wipe it on your shirt. You wipe it on your shirt.
And honestly, I don't mind a little bit of onions on. If there's some stragglers, that's fine. I just hate when it's like covered and come on.
I would smothered and covered.
I want extra onions.
Smothered and
have my onions.
I want to smell that shit a week from now.
Oh yeah, I want it to hurt the paint in the house.
I want to get in my car 3 days from now and be like,
oh my god, that was a regrettable decision. Oh my god. Yeah, the Crave case should come with like stripper sparkle.
I feel like we're a little bit unhinged here. I think we
got off track a little.
We need to find our zen.
The other
zone back that fat boy.
The other choke-inducing pet peeve is, and I know there's some debate on this, but these motherfuckers who, when lanes are merging in for an exit or construction or whatever, and these guys go all the way up to the end, to the exit, and then shoot over it. Oh,
you're gonna have some pushback. Now, I'm an early merger. I mean,
I'm an early merger.
Yeah,
too.
If I find my slot, I'll zip on in there. But I've heard, and I don't know. I think this might be a tall tale.
Yeah.
It's something that someone put out there that is.
This is an asshole's way of justifying.
Right. Yeah. This is him just saying, I got home 9 seconds faster.
Yeah. You're supposed to wait till the bitter end, and then everybody zippers in.
But see, no one does that. So it's like 9 assholes out there that know this.
Right. Which is 1 out of a million. Right, that's just, now they're just an asshole. They're the outlier.
Yeah, that's that makeout closet that they all got into.
But I've heard that, like, they say, whoa, MoDOT and IDOT, they say that this is the way it's supposed to go.
But have you ever heard MoDOT or IDOT say that?
No, I've just heard other people tell me that.
Right. Well, hey, I'm going to tell you right now. Hey, guys, everyone out there in TV land or whatever.
Get over as soon as you can.
Well, that too, but stop signs with white borders are optional.
Yeah, right.
You don't need to stop at those. Just breeze through them, and if cop stops, you say, "Hey, no, I heard."
Yeah, this is coming from an auto body worker.
That these are optional.
Mind.
Don't listen to anything. You know what? You listen to the book that you got when you were a kid, and that's what taught you how to drive. And those are the rules and regulations.
It's like a dentist telling you there's nothing wrong with eating a bunch of candy.
This message brought to you by Joe's Collision Center.
This is brought.
Feel free to run any stop signs.
Run any of them. Just knock them out.
Yeah. You run it, we'll straighten it.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you you're a fucking idiot afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that's what you got.
Podcast told me to give some options.
Yeah, he said it was cool. He said it was all right. He also told me that my shirt was cool.
Yeah.
I did say your shirt was cool. Ducks are fun.
So yeah, merge early. Merge
Okay.
early.
Yep.
So we got two things here. We're running down a list here.
Yep.
Get off your fucking phone.
Yep.
Put down the book. Don't do your makeup. Do that shit at home.
Know what you're going to
Know
fucking
what
eat.
we got three things.
Yeah.
Know what you're going to get when you get into the drive-thru at the McDonald's or wherever the hell you're going.
And if you don't know, that's fine. Get your tubby ass out
Yeah.
and walk into the
inside.
fucking restaurant.
Right. Yeah, it's simple. Simple
Even
stuff.
even if it's like a Checkers or Rallies, well, you can just walk up and order there too and get your Big Buford, and that's what you should do.
No.
the Big Buford.
It's all about the Baconator.
Oh,
Well, that's Wendy's.
Or Baconzilla. Baconzilla.
I've never even
Oh
heard of
my
that
God.
sandwich.
Joe, it's the best. It blows the Buford out of the water.
on the next episode to get a load of this.
Yeah,
We're gonna do a remote.
Baconzilla.
We're doing a remote from Rallies.
Baconzilla. All right, so
Baconzilla.
at any rate, see, I wouldn't have known that.
It's
I
so
wouldn't have known
good.
that. Or, well, if I'd have seen that, my eye would have tingled, and I'd been like, well, that's what I'm getting. I'll just have 7 of them.
That looks like a coronary. I'll have that.
Oh, you got those 2 for $10? Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you guys have financial aid?
Do you have a defibrillator?
Just let me die.
All right, so yeah, get off your phone. Know what you're going to order.
You got another pet peeve?
I
Ryan?
do have another one.
Let's hear it.
And all I wrote down was stupid bumper stickers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I
I feel like that's not that big a deal, but
nah. Some of them drive me
but
nuts.
see, pet peeves aren't that big of a deal. That's the beauty of a
some
pet
of them
peeve.
are.
So look, I saw.
Who they
Yeah.
are to the owner of the
I see
peeve.
ya.
So I was stuck in traffic trying to get across the bridge a couple weeks ago, and there was. I'm sure she's a sweetheart of a lady, and
Salt of the earth.
and she's a mother of someone in the United States Army. So we'll thank her son for his service, and we'll thank her for her service because it's hard sending your child off to
Oh, hell yeah,
off
it
to
is.
defend
Yeah.
our country. So good for them. However,
and good for the servicemen, and we love
Right.
you all.
yeah. So however, she had a sticker. It was 2 male figures like you would see on a bathroom door.
Right.
One of these male figures had a rifle over his shoulder, and the other was just a male figure. And under the one with the rifle, it said "my son," and the other one said "your son." Like you
Yeah.
judgmental
Pretentious bitch. I swear to God, if I could come to your home and piss on all your sheets, I would.
So number one, you don't know, lady. You don't know.
God, this is so awesome. I'm getting so wound up.
Number 2, the Army mom sticker. You had me there. I'm on your side. I
bought
got
in.
your back.
Yeah.
I'll help you fix a fucking flat.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be a pretentious bitch and put something like that on the back of your car, fuck you. I'm driving by you.
Right. I'll rob you.
And I sat behind her in traffic for about a half an hour. I took a picture of it, actually. I may post that to blur out her license plate.
so you were on your phone while driving? Is that
Right.
I was stopped. I was completely stopped.
Yeah, I bet
That was
you
when
were.
they were doing the work on the bridge. I told
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
about this.
fuck
I mean,
that.
I was
I
dead
know-
stopped
I know
for like
that.
an hour and a half on the highway.
I was too.
I had nothing else to do but take pictures of passersby.
I will say this though, the pet peeve whole idea. I pet peeves. I guess I don't know. When I met my bride, and I'd say the first 4 years we were together, she had about 1.5 million fucking pet peeves. And I only bring this up because if she'd ever listen to this, I'd want her to know that I'm recognizing her with. She had 1 million pet peeves, and they're all about stupid shit I did.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
And it's like, well, if you could just not breathe today, it'd be great. Because it's like a pet peeve of mine when males breathe.
Yeah.
It's just,
One of my pet peeves is you urinating and breathing.
yeah. She still fucks me about.
Could
shit,
you
but-
not eat?
Yeah. Could you not? Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know you eat a lot, and it'd be nice if you could not eat as much or at all. Because when you chew, it makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
But
Now you sound like
So-
my daughter and wife.
So what other bumper stickers have you guys seen? That,
Yeah.
any bumper sticker on paint
Oh, yeah.
needs to not happen.
Yeah.
Because when it comes off, it ruins it. So any sticker on paint is a problem. You want to put it on glass, it's fine.
Right.
We can make it happen.
No, I'm with you. And that brings me another point. The dealer sticker. The dealer, whenever
That's
you go buy,
useless.
Fuck,
Useless.
I
I
that.
hate them.
Pull it off
the
instantly.
first time I wash a car after I buy it, that thing comes off.
Same with
And
pinstripes.
I'm not advertising for you.
Right.
No.
I'm not doing it. And unless you want to give me a little bit more off, then
I
I'll
was gonna
keep your
say
license
maybe
plate
if
frame.
you gave me a really good deal and you were the best service ever. I might keep that on there.
Yeah, but no, I'm not doing it for free. If you want to pay me a monthly stipend for advertising for your dealership, I'll keep that shit on there. But
now the dealership that I bought my truck from and my wife bought her car from, they're very good. I like them. I'll always go back.
So you keep it on there?
No, hell no.
You take it right off, right?
Not only did I take that off, so I drive a Silverado. I took the Z71 stickers off. I took all the pinstripes off. I don't want any of that shit.
Right.
I don't want any of it. As soon as I bought the truck, that's the first thing.
I like the Z71 sticker.
All of stickers. If you look at my truck, the only thing that's on it says Silverado.
Now everybody thinks you're too cheap to get the Z71 package.
Yeah, well, fuck them. I don't care. I ain't worried about that.
Man, he's comfortable inside there with that package.
Right.
Yeah, but I got it. It's there. I got all.
So, are there any stickers you don't mind, like coexist or?
So the last sticker that I had on my car, well, I did have a Cardinals logo that it was a piece of crap, and it lasted about 6 months, and I took it off. But before that, it was a sticker for my kid's ball team.
Okay.
And that's like that. I don't have a problem with that. Again, on the glass.
I was going to say those window stickers that you can just take right off.
Right.
Okay, that's a little better.
How about where it looks like the ball came through the glass?
Yeah, not a fan.
You like those?
The first time I saw it, it was clever.
It's clever.
The second time it was already played out.
And the second time I seen it was Garfield's tail out of the trunk.
What about the like Calvin and Hobbes pissing on?
No.
Yeah, that's played out too.
Played out. I'll say this.
How many times can Calvin piss? That guy has a bladder to beat anybody.
Yeah. I will say this though. I wanted to at one point put a local radio show sticker on my window, and everybody's got them, and if they're listening, they know what I'm talking about.
Ninja.
Yeah, Ninja. And now it's Weirdo. And
I saw that today.
Yeah, Weirdo stickers. And I love the show, and I would love to meet them, but that's stupid. I'm not putting a fucking sticker on. And I'm not. If I want to self promote, meet me. Come meet me. I'll talk to you. In 10 minutes, you'll either love me, hate me. So
that being said, we will be having get a load of this stickers.
Yeah, we're gonna make bumper stickers, Joe. They're coming soon.
Yep.
Well, hopefully it's my big round belly.
No, another when we were coming up with ideas here, one that popped into my mind first, as far as this is really bumper sticker. I guess it could be, but it's also primarily it's a tire cover, and they usually say it's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. Sometimes it's a window sticker. And here's the thing. I don't drive a Jeep.
Do you still understand, though?
I get it. I get it. Yeah, you're not special. And furthermore, if you put it on a Wrangler, I give you a lot more respect than someone that has it on a Jeep Patriot or a Jeep Liberty.
Yeah, a Jeep Compass.
Yeah.
Because if that rolls over, the only thing you're calling is a tow truck.
Yeah. And you're not, maybe there's an exception out there where someone's taking a Liberty out off-roading or something like that, but you don't see that. No. It's Wranglers and Cherokees are the off-road vehicles.
That's it.
And the rest of them are just, overhyped.
Yeah,
crappy SUVs. Nothing against Jeeps and Mopar products in general.
No, fuck them all.
But that bumper sticker that I wouldn't understand, fuck you. I get it. You're not that special. I don't like them.
I get it,
we
too.
We are pissing off a lot of people here today.
I hope we do. I hope we piss off the goddamn idiots that are riding around, looking at their phone, shifting their Jeeps, hoping not to flip.
Right.
And then and all they're wanting to do is pull up McDonald's and say,
give me a second.
You know what? If I'm pissing you off, great. Yeah. I want to fight you anyhow.
Well, because odds are you're pissing us off most days.
Bite you in the neck and tear your throat out.
So the worst thing is if you pull up to a McDonald's drive-thru and the car in front of you hasn't quite pulled up to the speaker yet because they're on their phone in their Jeep with a sticker that says it's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. Yeah. And what was the other thing?
I'd leave. I think I'd leave.
They have a judgmental Army mom sticker on the back.
I would just leave. Hey, if ever anyone's ever in that situation, just pull off. Fuck it. You know what? Just pull off. Go yell at a tree for 10 minutes. They'll be gone, and you come back and you get your number 5 or whatever you want.
So I am going to say this is while I'm riding, not driving, and this is generally if my wife is driving. So. It's probably really mean of me to call her out on this, but
let's do it.
I feel like she's bad at merging and picking a speed. So generally, if you're merging either just a lane, or especially like an on-ramp or something, you need to accelerate, right? You need to be going faster than traffic to kind of find your way
Generally,
in. Yep.
Yes.
She's one of those timid drivers that, if anything, slows down on an on-ramp to make sure I'm not going to run into anybody or whatever, and it just drives me nuts.
That's a good point. The people that stop on the
Oh
on-ramp,
my God, they're the worst.
They shouldn't be on the highway.
No, they should have failed driver's ed, and they should, but that's an exception. Usually, it's the elderly or whatever.
Yeah,
that brings up a good point. It's like at what age?
Brick walls is what really is the problem with elderly.
Right? Yeah,
they seem to with that
storefronts.
Is that a brick wall? I have to drive clean through that. That's for sure.
They tend to drive through banks. Maybe we should get them to help us rob the next bank.
Shit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do. Yeah, while we're all fucking helping that old codger out.
Yeah,
we can run in there and
we finally came up with the plan. There we go.
That is foolproof.
We're looking for an octogenarian with a old Pontiac.
Well, something that's going to get through a brick wall. So I want to see a deuce and a quarter. Some big old Buick.
Got to be big.
With an 8-track, still listening to
Mel Torme.
No, Al Green.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's get
too
together.
Old? Mel Torme's too old, I guess. Yeah. That's another one. Harry Anderson died. Big Mel Torme fan. Harry Anderson and Night Court. It's amazing how my mind wanders. Anyway, so what other pet peeves we got? I think we're out of.
Well, Jim Carrey had a pet peeve that I laughed about earlier. Jim Carrey was a stand-up man, and he goes, "Don't you hate it when you're in the middle of a three-way and the ugly girl says, 'Save it for me'?" That's terrible. When I heard that shit, I laughed my ass off. That's funny.
Back when Mr. Carey still had some gas in the tank.
Yeah, that was
before he was doing button mushrooms up on some mountain or something like that. Trying to find himself.
That was pre-Once Bitten. Now I
Once Bitten.
Wow,
that is an old ass movie.
That was pre-Once
Was that his first
Bitten.
movie?
Yeah, it was his first movie.
Wow, I remember that.
Lauren Hutton was, and she was still pretty then. Right. She looks like she works in the sewers now.
Jesus.
But it's so old. I probably could have just said that was mine.
Yeah,
like I said that. Nah, screw you, Jim Carrey. That was mine.
Yeah, well, that's that's something. I don't know where to go from there. Any other pet peeves we got?
I don't know. I'm sure there are.
Well, I got
well,
one.
Like
I just
said, you had one.
My kids, again. I love my children. They're awesome, but I try to keep a pretty clean vehicle, and I'm not.
Well, it takes work.
I'm not anal retentive about it, but I try to keep it neat inside. Even though there may be dirt on the floor mats, even though it may not be completely spotless, I don't like trash. I don't like cups.
Dust on the bottom.
Right. But whenever my rule is, if you get in the car with something, it leaves the car with you.
Yeah. Do you have to remind them though? See, so
all the time.
Well, that's how I am too. So it's. Everybody's got a cup. We all got sodas. Oh, that's great. And then, all right. So mine's done, and it's time to go.
Yeah.
Hey, how's your drink? Yeah, I'm done with it. Well, then it's leaving like mine's leaving.
Right. Yeah. There's a trash can out there. This is not a trash can.
It even got lighter since we brought it in.
Right. Yeah. No, that's a big one for me. And my kids know it. They're usually pretty good about it. But every once in a while, I'll find an errant bottle or cup laying around the
my
back
kids
seat.
are bad, especially my daughter. She's bad about leaving wrappers and trash in the handle and the console and all that shit.
Like,
that shit drives me fucking bonkers. And then you hear it rattling around. Fucking can't stand hearing rattles in my car.
Oh, I know.
I'm not trying to drive something raggedy.
Yeah.
I tried to tighten that up. I can handle it. And then you hear some marble or something rolling around. Like, oh, that marble I was playing with, Dad. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's true. Rattling noises in the trunk or in the back seat or whatever, it drives me up the wall. And my wife doesn't
bother
care
him
at all. She
all.
doesn't even
So
hear it.
You
They
get in
just
their
turn the radio
pile.
up.
Yeah.
What is that?
I give my wife shit all the time. It's like we're riding around in a fucking landscaper street vehicle. And she just fucking like, what is that? A awl? What is that? A hoe? What are you riding around with? It's like bricks back there.
Oh, yeah,
for
I
the
have
apocalypse.
a bucket in the trunk that I
there's a
threw something in.
yeah.
Like, what?
Why? Get it out.
That's
As soon as
another
you get
thing.
home,
So
get it out.
Here. So my wife will take things to Goodwill or up to the Nice Twice or whatever, and you know she'll put things in the vehicle that are to go be donated,
And then a month later, they get
they're
out.
still there.
Yeah.
I'm like, you drive past this place every single day. I mean, I know, yeah, you're in a hurry on the way to work or whatever, but come on. I mean, it's just pull over. It's
So-
literally right there.
Yeah. Yeah. My
And
wife
it'll
is
sit there for a
bad
month.
about letting the gas run down till the light is on, if not fumes.
And then leave it for you?
Well, or waiting for me to be in the car with her the next time.
So you can.
Will you get gas?
See, these are real
what
pet
the
peeves.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Get your own
I
gas. Don't
fucking
wait till
hate
you're
getting
running
gas.
out.
Yeah.
I hate stop and get gas.
I'm with you. And if I'm in that car, there is, I can honestly say this, there has never been a time, ever once, since my wife and I have been together, since we were dating or whatever, that if both of us were there, that she ever pumped gas.
Wow.
What?
Really?
Ever. If I'm in the car with her, 100% of the time, dispute me on this, I dare you, woman. There's 100% of the time I have gotten out of that car and I have pumped gas, and she will say,
Oh, if you're with her?
well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, she'll say, well,
No,
it's
do
because
it.
you're the man and you're
Yeah.
supposed to do this.
Oh,
Like, well, what
wait.
happened to the strong,
Yeah.
independent woman
Yeah.
that you were, I am woman, hear me roar.
What
a fucking
happened to
day
you, Miss
ago.
Independent?
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you don't know how to work a fucking pump handle.
No.
You
So-
know, now the fucking tables have turned now.
I gotta say, now this is, it's not exactly a pet peeve, but
this
it's
is
a
horrible.
funny story.
We're being mean here.
Speaking of,
You are.
strong, independent woman, so we decided a few years ago I would show my daughter how to pump gas.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all together as a family, but she gets out with me and we're pumping gas, and I'm showing her how to, we were using a debit card, swipe the card and all this stuff, and pick the
Grade.
regular and the
Right.
grade, whatever, and she puts it in. And I think at the time we were gonna do, we weren't just filling it, we were gonna put like $20 even in it, whatever,
Okay.
for whatever reason. And so it's, counting down the dollars, and I'm like, okay, now when this gets to 20, you're gonna have to. You all right over there, Joe?
Like Joe's dying.
He hasn't got to the funny part yet.
I'm sorry, Jared. I ruined your story. Go
It's
on.
okay. So I guess I wasn't clear with my instructions on what to do here, but we're getting to 20, and I just assumed that she would like pull the handle and and it would stop. And to her credit, I think she was like 8 years old at the time, so she wasn't
Jesus
real old.
Christ. Like
So-
slave labor.
And of course,
Yeah.
I'm kind of having fun with it. Like, okay, get ready. It's about to turn to 20. All right, stop. And she pulls that thing out,
pulls the
and
whole damn
she
thing out.
sprays gasoline all over me, all over the car. And this wasn't like drips. This was like she's still holding the handle.
She washed
This
the
time
car
she-
with
Yeah.
$4
Oh
worth of
my
gas.
god!
Yeah.
I'm just drenched in gas. It's
Yeah.
dripping off me. And I'm like, holy shit! And of course, she's freaking out. She throws the thing down. I'm never doing this again. She gets in the car. She's like ready to cry.
Jared just had an
I'm
Exxon
just like-
Bukkake film.
I'm like waddling back to the car so I don't accidentally ignite a spark and go
Yeah.
up in flames and just reek of gas as I
Oh, man.
get back in the car.
Has,
So yeah,
Has she?
no,
she
she's
attempted
never
since?
attempted since.
She'll-
She
she'll
won't.
have
soon. She's
Yeah, she's
gonna be
15.
a
so,
driver,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
But
better.
I
'cause
fully
the
expect her
world
to
don't
make me
move
get gas
to
in her
the
car
beat of
every
just
time.
one drum.
Yep.
Don't do it, man. Don't.
No, I know.
You gotta. She's got to learn at some
Gotta
point.
learn, yeah.
Yep. It was brutal.
Yeah, that's funny. No, I mean, I remember the first time I pumped gas with my dad, I mean, it was a big deal. I think maybe it's a boy thing. I don't know, but
see, I never did that. The first time I pumped gas, I paid for it.
Yeah, no, I remember my dad. All right, hey, come out here and we flip down the license plate and you take the cap off, and if you jam the cap right in the right spot on the license plate, it'll keep it open for you so you can jam the
I remember that the old spring-loaded license plate gas.
Because my Cutlass is that way.
Well, I don't do it on my car either.
I take it all the way out and I set it on top of the pump, and I figure.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying older, but whenever we didn't care about them,
right?
Well, yeah,
but you're classic.
Shit, at one point I was jamming a towel on my first Trans Am,
right? No, but I mean, it was a big deal that whenever you got to pump gas with your dad.
Yeah,
but it was also a big deal whenever you had full service gas.
Sure,
remember that? Yeah. For our northeastern listeners,
I was going to say,
northeastern United States, there's still I think it's
or northwestern, right? Like
I think in
Oregon,
New Jersey,
I think still has. Yeah, my wife went out to Oregon last year or two, and they don't even let you pump your own gas.
Well, that's the way it is in New Jersey, I think, is that it's a state law that you are not allowed to pump your own gas. Every station is full service, which is, I think, is awesome. I would love for that, especially in January.
Do they get tips?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a required thing. I don't know what the common practice is out there. But I think it should be a law in every state that there's.
Nice.
I mean, it's New Jersey. I mean, it's almost like you should pop the trunk and have them grab the body. I mean, it's Jersey, right?
Seems reasonable.
And fill her up.
Either that, or at the end they hand you a Bruce Springsteen CD. Like, hey, it came out with another one. I didn't know it either.
But everybody gets one.
Yeah. Fill her up? Sure.
Well, let us know what your pet peeves are while driving.
Yeah.
Reach out to us on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Load This Podcast.
This was fun. I really enjoy getting angry.
Look at that. We started off with nothing. We ended up with 40 hours of us bitching about the world.
No shit. It just, angry at people. And just, the thing of it is if you're listening to this, try not to be those people. Because the worst thing is, I'll notice myself sometimes being that person. And I'll get mad at myself. Not so much that I yell at myself, but I'll know that I need, hey, asshole, tighten it up. Right. You don't be that guy.
Well, like, hey, we all left our blinker on.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
And that pisses everybody off. That's a universal pet peeve, right? Someone in front of them with their blinker on. I've done it. Now, luckily, I have a vehicle that lets me know that I'm an old bastard that forgot to turn his fucking blinker on.
In my old car, if I turn left, it stays on.
Yeah.
It sucks. So,
but yeah, I mean, when you do that, you slap your foot, and you're like, fuck, and then I'm like waving and I'm sorry, I know, I'm an idiot, I apologize.
But the thing of it is if everybody gave a shit about being a douche, the world would be a better place.
There'd be no more douches,
and that'd be great. You know what? I would love to retire that world.
Yeah.
That whole world or that word, everything. Like, we don't call people douches no more.
Well, on our island, there will be firm laws in place for those that offend. Our McDonald's will have 3 items only.
Yeah, it'll be everything that Joe just drives down his belly.
Moral of the story is, don't be a douche.
Right.
And the only time we'll have Shamrock Shakes is when Goat and your mom are there.
I thought they were there every day.
No, they're only there for the rare concerts, and we get to bring others onto the island.
Right.
But that's when we'll have like McRibs.
Springsteen.
It's like when the McRib shows up. It's like the McRibs at Joe's Island McDonald's. So Goat and your mom's there, and
special occasions,
and Shamrock Shakes,
Shamrock Shakes, and
Utopia.
Frosties are quarter. It's cool.
All right. Yeah, check us out on the socials at Load This Podcast, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Send us an email at Load This Podcast at gmail.com. There we go. And make sure you subscribe and rate and all the good stuff you can do on the podcast apps.
Tell a friend. Tell 2 friends. Everybody needs to tell a friend.
Even if you hate us, tell them. So you're not going to believe these
assholes.
You
wouldn't believe these guys.
These guys are complete.
And finally, we forgot this last episode.
We did.
Fuck the Cubs.
Oh, yeah, fuck the Cubs.
Yeah. All right.
Until next time, I'm Jarod.
I'm Ryan.
This is fucking Joe.
Get a load of this.